We got this, y'all. I swear to God, we do. All right, see, we live. Yeah, y'all ain't got to be quiet. Hello, everybody in the building tonight. Welcome to, if you stumbled upon us and you don't know what the heck is happening over here on the side of the building, welcome to More Than a Pretty Face live talk show. We are a live podcast. We do this every Wednesday night. So welcome to the show. My name is C-Dub. To my left is my beautiful co-host, Ari Honey.
Hey, y'all.
We welcome you guys to the show. For you guys out here in Facebook land, you guys are used to seeing me at this time. We're running a little late for that, so we were supposed to be on at 7, so I apologize. But nonetheless, we have a great episode to bring to you guys tonight, whether you're live or watching the live. We just welcome you to the show. So thank you all for being here tonight. We hope to bring some excitement to the show. I will have a giveaway before the night is over. And I just hope you guys have a good time and tap into the show. So welcome.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Love.
You can turn this microphone on so they can hear us in here. We got a lot of microphones up here, you guys, to make this happen.
I have such a soft voice.
Yes,
Sorry,
we
I'm
need
gonna
you to talk, girl. We need to be able to hear you. We'll give you some beats tonight up here because we can't have the music on, so we're gonna, make our own beats. But anyways,
no beats, nah.
we do welcome you guys. Again, this is episode 14 of now season 3. We just had a brief conversation. I normally go about 18 episodes a season. And if you guys see me going to like 25 or 30 this season, just mind your business and tune in, okay? Because it's looking like I got a lot of people that want to come on.
Yes.
And I'm here to allow people to tell their stories, promote themselves, their brand, their events, or whatever they want to do here in the Jackson area and the surrounding area. So we are actually live on location from the Music Box. And so we thank the Music Box for allowing us to come in tonight. This is a new endeavor for them to allow us to come in. So we do thank everyone that allowed this event to come together and happen. How's your week been? Before we get the show started, it's only Wednesday. It feels like it's Friday, but not really, but it should be Friday. So how's your week been?
My week has been good. Working, you know me, working gym.
This girl be in the gym and at work, and that's it. That's it.
all
That's all. She goes
to
work, she goes to the gym, and then that's it.
School,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be forgetting about the school thing, but you're
yeah.
almost done, so that's exciting. You graduate how many?
It'll be January 26th.
Yes. So less than a year to go, you guys. Keep Ari lifted in your prayers.
Please,
she's a mama.
Y'all.
She now does this podcast with me once a month, and she's a busy woman. So
I love it, though.
like all of us mothers, she has a lot on her plate as well. I want to thank everybody that is here, came here for this. Everyone that is in here.
So
I don't want to name everybody, but to my ride or dies that are always in the building when I do this live, I'm gonna get emotional if I even say it, but I thank y'all and I love y'all to death. Love you. So we're gonna get right into the main reason that we're here tonight. So as many of you know, in the Jackson area for adult-like things to do, it feels a little bit limited and far few between to get some things that are fun and safe to do, that are also in your wheelhouse of the things that you like to do. And so we have a special guest coming to us tonight. He's actually one of my good friends. He's also a local artist here to the Jackson area, and also we're just going to call him an event coordinator because that's really what he's doing behind the scenes. So we're going to welcome to More Than a Pretty Face talk show one more time, Mr. IMYP, Derek Potter. Go ahead and come to the table, sir. How are you? Yeah, just move that up. Yep, we'll switch this over. How you doing tonight?
Trying to figure out my life.
Trying to figure out your life or your life?
In one night?
Both.
What's
up, y'all?
Here, we're gonna put this on you so we can make sure we hear you.
One more time. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming out. Which one you want me to use?
Both.
Well, you're on both because this is for in person. This one's for, and then you got your own live going.
I got my own live going too. They were waiting for me.
Listen, to anybody over on Derek's live, hello over there, Never Neverland. We welcome you to More Than a Pretty Face live talk show. I keep telling him to stop trying to take over my show on his own live. So y'all are welcome to join us over on my show at More Than a Pretty Face.
Okay.
I tagged you. I tagged you.
That's okay. I'm just telling them. They got to know where to find me too, sir. Okay.
Okay.
He likes to come take over my show because this is big Leo energy every time he shows up, and it turns into
Here
a
we go.
war
Here
on
we
the,
go.
normally
Here we
couch.
go.
Here we
Tonight
go.
the table.
Here we
Here
go.
we
But nonetheless, we have IMYP with us. I've known him now for a lot of years. I go back in my head and try to remember. I think it's about 4.5 years I've known him now. I met him in the artist world of Jackson.
Yes.
And since then, I have worked alongside him. I've been to many of his events. I had I don't know how I want to word this without it sounding crazy. I was able to be in 2 music videos, y'all. of his.
yeah.
So if y'all have never seen them, I am out there in music videos. I never thought I'd be a video chick, but hey, in my 40s, I made it to video chick status, y'all. Hey! So I thank him for the opportunity, but also just the friendship that we have, and for him to trust in me to come to my show when he does stuff like this and has events. I just appreciate him coming here to do that. So welcome once again, sir, to the show.
Appreciate it. Feels like home now. You know, this is our second time, and
We really want to call.
I don't want to co-host. I just want to be a part.
Don't.
I just want to be a part. I just want to be a part.
Don't
I
wanna
just
do
wanna
that.
be a part. I just want to be a part. So I appreciate you seriously for allowing me the space. You know how my mind runs, even when it comes to events, music. Like I'm always trying to run things by you. I'm like, yo, I got this idea for this. I got this idea for that, and so you're always just like, just do it. So and you're providing the space. So I appreciate that, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
one thing I've
Definitely.
always told Derek, we talk about, as I started the show, talking about people like me. And when I say people like me, I mean people in my age group, right? So I'm almost 47. Next month, actually, I'll be 47. And when it comes to like grown things to do that don't involve having teenagers around you, there isn't a lot of places to do that. And so one of the things that we continue to talk about is hopefully at some point in the Jackson community, we have like a 30 and up venue, y'all. Like,
Yes,
can I get
please.
a hand clap for that? 'Cause
Yes.
I know all y'all damn near 30 in here. A couple of y'all might not be, but let's just talk about that, and then we'll get further into everything that we're talking about tonight. Why do you think it's important? Because I know my standpoint, we can talk about it all night, but why do you think it's important that we have a venue that's like at least 25 and up, but if we can get to the 30 and up, why is it important to you as an artist?
So as an artist, I feel a lot of times people like, I can speak for me personally as an artist. There's a lot of younger people that don't know that I do music, but there's also
No love, we have the music box.
but there's also people that's in my range that do know I do music, and to have certain events, it doesn't have to necessarily be considered a rap event, but just to have an event, period, to bring people out to see the talent that we do have amongst, you know what I'm saying, the music world. And I think that's very important because when you go to like Detroit, Chicago, you go to these other places, Atlanta, they have all types of venues for artists. And I don't really think age is a thing, but like when it comes to artistry, it should be on every level, right? And so for Jackson, us being such a small community, there's only limited spaces where you can go. There's really no music world for people to even come in and know like, hey, this is my song playing, or, you know, Just Kel or whoever else, you know what I mean? Like the artists, like people need to know these artists and know their brand and push them, you know what I mean?
For
And
sure.
we don't have a lot of that. So having that space for people to have events and have music incorporated with it, I think would be a beautiful thing. So that's why I think that I'm so invested in trying to create that space as well.
Absolutely. This is what I'll say. I know a lot of independent artists now. I have an idea. So any of y'all independent artists sitting here staring at me because a few y'all are in the building. I really do have an idea, and I'll probably talk to Derek along with my team at Catch My Vibe Radio, and shout out to them. They're not here tonight. They are working hard outside of this studio tonight. But shout out to them. I do have an event in my brain that I really want to coordinate, because when I went down the list of independent artists that I know personally, right, I started meeting independent artists all the way back in 2018. The first artist that I really went out to a concert and was like, I want to meet this person, was Second Chance out of Tampa, Florida. Shout out to him. But further than that, I met his whole team at the time that he was on tour with. And one of those team members became one of my best friends. And he's, shout out to Case Law out of Tampa, Florida. But since then, now, all the way through all of those travels, all of those people I've met, down to the local mid-Michigan scene, there's at least 30 plus artists that I know that are independent artists that are all dope ass artists. They all have great music. They all have a great vibe, and they're all doing their own thing in their own way, right? But like, we need a party that is spotlighting every single one of them artists, and all we're playing is their music. And so my goal, and I want to do this for my birthday this year, although everything we're talking about tonight revolves around that date. So this may be something I push out, but I would love to have an independent artist party where I get every artist I know 3 songs that they would love for me to put on a shuffle list, have a party. My local artists can perform 1 or 2 songs, and let's just party the hell out for our independent artists because all y'all really deserve
For
it.
sure.
So I want to put that in motion. Me and Ari talked about it, but
Yeah,
I
we
think it
did.
would be dope. And I guarantee we got about, even with 3 songs, the artists, we probably got 5 hours of music. We're talking a lot of music, y'all. A lot of
Way
good
more
music.
than that.
Way more than that.
Way more
Sorry,
than
said. And so there's a lot of things we can do in the Jackson area. I think the main thing is supporting each other.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that too, because as a spectator that's close to the music world, there's a lot of competition that doesn't really need to exist in our community when it comes to this world of music, because every last one of y'all have your own thing to offer. And so let's just stop the competition and just say everybody has a space, and the better we work together, the bigger this can all be for everybody. But in general, with your artistry, I want to go back to the last episode because I want to do a check-in live with you because we had you on when you were releasing Crash Out. And so how has that song done since release? And how are you feeling about the song 2 months into the release-ish?
So, unfortunately, something personal that I was dealing with for the last 3 years, I had a case going, and my lawyer made me kind of like shut everything down.
I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, you're good, you're good. So for the last 3 years, I've been going through this personal situation to where my lawyer, once I put Crash Out out, it started picking up traction, and on the other side, they found out and they reported it to my lawyer. So I had to. He's like, hey, until this case is done, I need you to kind of. So with that being said, the case is done. So everything is good on my side, and now we can. My son's calling. Hang on, sorry, y'all. So now we can go ahead and push it forth. Shout out to my cousin AJ. He's in the building too. So, and with Crash Out, it's one of those songs that I just don't want to just put out. I want to put some of them, some financial backing behind it because I got some good responses. I actually, yeah. So it's slow motion right now.
Damn, y'all.
So-
I hate doing this to people.
It's
I'm
all good.
sorry.
No, you're good.
And this is the reality of life. So
For
I really
sure.
didn't know, and so
It's
my
so
apologies.
raw.
But
Don't apologize.
Yeah.
on the
It's so
other
raw.
side of things, this is a keynote for the artist. Make sure you're protecting yourself in
For
every
sure.
aspect. Get your LLCs, get
Yeah.
your protection in order for your brands, your names, and I'm talking to myself still. Too.
Yeah.
But yes, the song is dope, and so I'm glad to hear that will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
And yes, keep going.
Yeah. So and then to piggyback off of what you were saying, once again, I'm gonna be picking on AJ all night. We had me and him had a conversation about a year or so ago about the very thing that you're talking about, as far as like having artists come in, and once we're off and we're done, me, you, and AJ and Ari can have that conversation too, because I think now, aside from the competition, we just haven't had that conversation, right? The right people haven't had that conversation. Me and AJ, we've been in meetings before. We've been to like labels before. We've been a part of writing groups, that wrote for TV shows. So me and AJ have been in those spaces to understand the dynamics that need to happen. Now, with our knowledge, now with you guys' platform and what you're trying to do, we can come together and promote. There's artists that there's no reason why when an artist drops, if we're in that artist world, we should all be promoting that artist. To me, it's not about competition.
Yeah,
It's about the simple fact of this artist is dope. This artist is dope, right? Whether it's our type of brand of whatever, it doesn't matter. You're from my hometown. Like, let's push it, because that audience might circle over and come back, and you know what I'm saying? I might be able to get into that world of what this person is bringing, and they might be able to get into the world of what I bring. You know what I mean? So I think it's just about cross branding and trying to find the niche and pushing that. So I mean, they do it all over. Like Detroit, they have a secret society of this is what we're gonna do in Detroit. I've been in those spaces.
It's like-minded people with the
Yes.
same dream.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think as long as we have that right mind frame to do that, because it's so much money, it's so many things that I can't wait to, me and AJ be able to talk about a lot of things on a personal level that we're actually experiencing now on like real time. Like it's so amazing to know that there's so much money out here. It's so much money in the music world, from writing to anything, like anything. Like I don't want to go too far into it, but it's
out
money.
here
It's
the
money
people
for
that
sure.
wanna get it, for sure. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely a conversation, that we can have for sure, because it's something that just keeps going through my brain. And even as many artists as I know, there's so many that I still don't know about locally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is very odd, because I know a lot of damn people in Jackson, so I should know all the artists. They should all be on my page, right?
Artists, you hear that? Artists, you hear that?
Y'all
You hear that?
come to me. I love to support people. That's what started this whole journey.
That
Honestly,
part.
is really just my love for the support of this community. I'm tied to this city forever. It feels like, because my kids aren't leaving, so I'm here. I'm here to stay. More Than a Pretty Face live talk show is as well, along with all our artists. So we have some additional guests in the building.
Slide out.
Before we bring them on, because we have a couple beautiful women that are going to join the show, let's at least talk about the name of this event before we bring them on, so they can kind of know what the heck we're about to talk about. So
Yeah.
I need to hear the name of the event again. I think it's cool as hell. I hope you guys are excited once he drops the name of this event, and then we're going to get into the details of what this event is going to kind of overall encapsulate.
So I've been doing parties for a very long time, and obviously I kind of just had a transparent moment about having to be on pause for like the last few years. So without further ado, I'm back throwing events, back with the music, and my first event will be here live at the Music Box, May 31st. We are having Halloween in the Spring party. Ladies, find those outfits, get dressed, get cute, do what you came to do when it was Halloween time. Yeah, I mean, forget the fellas. If the listen, hey, if the women are there, the fellas will follow. So I don't never have to address the fellas. I never address the fellas. Ladies,
especially if y'all got your sexy Halloween costumes.
absolutely. So I feel like Halloween in the spring is definitely something different, something new. And I want to continue just to push the envelope of being different, but also having fun. I think we just need to have more excitement back in Jackson. I mean, I understand people like to go out of town and have a good time, but like I think it's time to like try to circle back and do the thing here. So May 31st, Halloween in the spring, Music Box. It's going down. I got some special guests as well. That's gonna be a part of it. My photographer will be Miles Young. He will be coming down from Lansing. I got my boy Ryan from Jackson. He's going to be DJ, and my uncle Terry, who will be working
Shout out
security.
to Ryan.
So it's all Jackson. It's all love. So,
I love that.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. All right. So we are gonna actually. You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide out.
All right. We'll have Ari back before the end of the episode. You might as well I need to swap my phone out.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep you up here. So we actually have the first young lady we're gonna bring up is gonna be the host of this wonderful party.
Yeah.
So we're gonna actually walk. I was gonna pivot for a second, but we're gonna stay on track. Keep my OCD line. Okay. We're gonna bring a beautiful young lady to the show tonight. I had the pleasure of meeting her last fall, I believe. And we had a great time at the event that she was at with me, and so I'm excited to bring her back next to me in a different capacity tonight. So welcome to More Than a Pretty Face live talk show. You can come right over on this side with me. Beautiful Nikita Williams, y'all welcome her. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Give her my mic.
Nope, I need Ari's mic.
Oh,
I need Ari's mic.
technical difficulties.
Ari. How are you? I am back. I'll switch you with this one, and I'll take this one for a second. You'll be here, but you in the background. So we got to put you in the back seat for a second.
That's fine.
Put your Leo energy back there. No, both.
That's
both
Yeah,
of them?
because this one's for the live.
Oh,
this one's for that live.
All right.
We got 2 live going.
Very
How
nice.
are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
You're really good.
Yes.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm excited to have you here tonight. So I met Miss Nikita last fall via our battle rap event. So you know the Vibes Battle League with Catch My Vibe Radio. She was our round girl, and if you guys were not there, you missed a hell of a show.
You missed out.
Listen, Nikita put one on for y'all fellas, okay? Because we know battle rap events in the building. The men come out for the battle rap, so we had to put some little sassy sexiness on the stage, and we picked the right young lady to do it. So it was exciting to meet her in that capacity, but also now become friends with her.
Yes.
And also be able to see her in another spotlight as well. But thank you for attending that event and doing what you did because it was awesome. And speaking of, we're gonna just note we do have another battle rap event coming up this year. It is the same night as this event, and we're gonna pause and talk about this just for a second. The battle rap event is from 6 to 11 at Michigan Theater. The Halloween in the spring is at 10, from 10 to 2 here at the Music Box. So I'm going to say two things. One, the city has the capacity for people to go to either or also go to both.
Go to both. Just go to both.
Let's just say
Go to
that,
both.
we're here to support each other, and this was the perfect opportunity to just let y'all know that we are not in any sort of competition when it comes to dates, events, and things that are happening because the city is big enough for all of us. And so come see us at the battle rap event. Get your groove on there, listen to some dope independent artists from here in the surrounding areas, and then slide on over here in your Halloween costumes that end out the evening. But you, Miss Lady, are going to be hosting this event. I know why you were picked, but let's see if you know why you were picked. I know that sexy women bring in an audience, and you are not scared of that side of life, and so we can appreciate that about you because you are beautiful.
Thank you.
You are absolutely more than a pretty face as well, though. So behind all of this gorgeousness, you guys, is a smart, beautiful young woman, a mother.
Thank you.
And she does a lot of things as well. So thank you for that. But you're definitely going to bring a crowd, and we know that. And so I know that's part of why you're with this whole thing because Derek is very strategic in all of his moves.
Gotta be.
He picked the perfect host for this event. And so
thank you. Thank you.
To be coming back for his pop out event. I know he's excited and he puts the pieces in place that are going to make the event what it needs to be. I don't know how long you've known about the event and hosting, but I know that you like to cosplay. She likes
Yes,
cosplay.
I do.
Listen, she was the cutest. You guys, she was the cutest ass Inspector Gadget I have ever damn seen. I swear to God, last Halloween time, around that time, I've seen a few of your costumes and you pulled them all out. I think I see you with the bar in your
Was it Velma or
Velma.
Was it Velma?
Yep.
Is that her name?
Velma. Yep.
The
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, because I get the two characters' names mixed up, but yeah.
Tony, it was Velma, right? It was Velma.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, it was Velma, and it was super cute as well. You don't have to tell us because we don't need to know. Do you know what you're wearing already, dogs? Do you have an idea?
I have a couple ideas.
A couple ideas.
It's gonna be sexy.
It's gonna be sexy. We know that, girl. We know
it's gonna be fun.
What else is she, girl? Set it up and do two.
Oh my.
Oh my. From 10 to 12 to 12.
Don't throw me with a good time.
But no, you snuck in, girl. Hey. My niece still popped in on me, and you know she was sitting back there. So you were the round girl, which is like you were very visual, but you didn't really have to host. Have you hosted events in the past, or is this the first event that you're gonna be like forward-facing hosting?
This is the first official event I've hosted, but I've had a mic and bopped around and been myself. So it's really not gonna feel
right.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm excited.
People that got personality aren't scared of a microphone. I'll tell you that. None of us are. We all just get the microphone and get to talking. What are you looking forward to the most with the event? The overall theme of the event? What is it that you're looking forward to the most?
Costumes. The costumes, ever since a child, I've loved Halloween. It's been my favorite holiday just because you get to dress up. And as I got older, the costumes might have changed, but the love for the holiday and just being able to dress up, I I love it.
Right.
So any opportunity that I get to put a costume on and it's not Halloween, I'm gonna do it.
She said, I'm gonna put the costume on and be there. I know that's right though. Listen, the last couple of years, me and my friends have had an absolute ball. Me and Tony really be trying it at Halloween time because it is just one of the, like we went to Detroit this year. We went to bar crawl from Detroit for Halloween. And it was probably one of the funnest times we've ever had. I mean, you were just like bar to bar, just having a good time, and you saw hundreds of costumes. And so it is just.
You might have to fly back, man.
I hope people really come out for this event. Like, I really hope that y'all pay attention to these events that are happening. Halloween in the spring is not something I've seen, so this is a new style event.
And take advantage of being able to wear whatever costume you want comfortably.
In the springtime, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta look crazy.
You don't need a coat.
Live your best life. Whatever you want to have on, you got an excuse to do it.
Yes.
So, if you don't gotta wear them all with the big furry one piece costume,
No.
you ain't gotta do that.
You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. You can show some skin.
Don't be scared of the skin, dog. Okay, don't be
It's
worried
okay.
about it. It's all right. So just talking about in general in Jackson. Again, there's not a whole lot to do here. What is it that you would like to see as we move forward in a community, as a community? Really bring different stuff to life. Like I'm a person, I love to dance. And so I go to another establishment that I to dance almost every weekend. If y'all see me there, hey, how you doing? But I would love to have another place to dance. And I feel like that's the consensus for many of us, especially amongst my friend group, because we're a little bit older than some of y'all, you know what I mean? And we don't, like, listen, I love to go out with my daughter. I love there's a venue I can go out with her. She's 19. But, like, there's times that I just want to go be around grown. And outside of Jackson, there is establishments that are strictly, like, 25 and up, 30 and up. So is that something that, like, am I on the right path? Is that something you will also hear out in the nightlife in the world? Because you like to dance.
I like to dance. I like to have a good time. I also don't like to feel, I don't want to feel like I might go to jail because the crowd really young. Like I ain't supposed to be here. And I feel like
that booty
will happen.
What do you do on
You know, we be like, this is all kids.
They do these like all the respect to anybody that's
my
a little
son?
younger. But no, for real. Like
listen.
there's a ton of women. And so when you got a 20-year-old in your face and they're like, girl, other women. Like, boy, bye. My kid's 19. My baby is 19. Like, get out of here.
Where's my
And
squirt
they
bottle?
really be so they will really try it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, like get out of here before I do go to jail because I might so yeah, I think the consensus Jackson America is that we do want and hope to have
Jackson America.
Yeah,
Jackson America.
They know what I'm talking about. They know exactly what I'm talking about, girl. They know we not in Mississippi. I bet you that.
Did you say Mississippi?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we definitely not there.
This
Okay.
ain't Mississippi.
We are not in Mississippi.
That is wild.
But yeah, like people like me and Nikita and my friends, we like to dance, y'all, and it is really hard to find an establishment that is regularly open.
Yeah.
That plays good music and has a crowd that's older than 18 and up. Like we just want that in our life, and we are begging the
Grown
community
folks.
to come together. Can we buy a building? I'll run it.
I
will run it, okay? Anyway, what else do you have going on in your life? Because we got this event coming up. Obviously, I'm excited to see this happen. I'm actually gonna be late to this event. I'm gonna come celebrate my birthday, I guess, after the battle. Probably is what's gonna happen. But if I ain't dressed up, it's because
you said you wasn't coming.
Mind your business.
All right, my bad.
Mind your business, sir.
My bad.
I will probably be here because that will allow me to not go to the other establishment that I would probably in. So I will probably be here supporting the event. But I do gotta talk shit to you because how dare you have an event on my birthday? Like what? CMB got the business too, so it ain't just you. It's
Not on air right now.
Y'all just said forget May 31st, huh? Y'all just said, oh well.
We love you.
I know y'all do. That's why y'all picked my birthday to have the event. So y'all made sure I had something to do that day.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll look at it a whole
And y'all
nother
better
way.
be at both events.
Yes.
Because if I
both
can make it to
events.
both,
She was
you
talking
can
shit.
make
She
it
gonna
to
be
both.
here.
Yep, and she's the host of this one, so if she make it to the other one and make it here, then I know all of y'all watching out here in the world can make it.
Yeah.
Um, but besides that, what else have you had going on? How's life been treating you?
My brother.
I want to say since last time I've seen you, but since last time we really got to have a
Yeah,
conversation.
we gotta,
with each other.
we gotta.
How's life
I
been?
just, yeah, we
Uh,
got to.
Life
was
has
a-
been good. Life has been lifing, and so I'm gonna try. You know, I don't want to complain
You can do
about
R.
things,
Kelly
but
that
life has
thing.
been lifing, but it's good. I'm about to be a
Yeah.
grandma.
I know. Y'all, congratulations, y'all. Y'all for staying together. She's a grandma. Ah, yeah. Look at her. Yes, girl. Come get. She's yes. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I came back, y'all, because she gave her. What? Yeah, you supposed to give me that information.
Oh well.
Go on.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
happy about it.
It's breathtaking.
It's-
isn't it?
I still don't believe it. I don't think I'm gonna believe it till I'm physically holding my. It's a boy,
Definitely.
my grandson.
grandson.
Yeah, it's-
Congratulations.
I know, but I'm proud. I'm a proud soon-to-be grandma. I'm a proud parent. My kids are doing good,
yeah.
really good in school.
Mhm.
The one that's expecting has a good job. He's, being a good provider.
Yeah.
We're all healthy,
Right.
and yeah. So I mean, we got a place to
Good
live,
shit.
Right.
food
Life
to
is
eat.
good. I know that's
I'm
right.
blessed. So.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
I've been kind of sitting on that.
Are you surprised?
Mhm.
No.
Long time.
Yeah. I did see your post. So congratulations. What did you say? Did you say you the
You that baby's grandpappy.
I'm happy.
Y'all. Oh,
Oh, I'm so
listen,
excited.
what I will say to you, and anyone in this room, my two besties sitting over here, being a grandmother is the most exciting, elating feeling you'll ever have in life. There's nothing that compares. And it's for so many reasons, but the main one being you can love them endlessly without worry, especially if you have kids that take care of them. And so just take a deep breath and know that it's okay. Listen, we just talked about this with my daughter a few weeks ago. I was devastated to learn I was going to be a grandma from her. Like my middle kid, I was good with, like, okay, girl, you're grown, you got,
Yeah.
solid. My younger one, I was like, oh, that's me all over again. Like, no, I don't want you to do this. But my granddaughter's almost 2. Her mom is absolutely amazing, and my grandkids are all wonderful. So just know that once it starts, it don't stop.
Oh, shit.
I'm on 4 in 4 years.
Oh man.
So just know that it starts happening quickly.
I need a
So
fan.
she said, where them fans at? Where them fans at? But yes, well, congratulations on
Thank
everything that you
you.
are doing.
Thank you so much.
Before you guys leave, and I know you're not going far, but I want to make sure I get a picture of all of us on the set. So before we all step out of here, I'm gonna have you back up here so we can get a picture. But thank you, Miss Nikita. I
You're
will see you
welcome.
very soon, and thank you for coming to the show. We're
Absolutely.
gonna pivot and bring right back up. Derek can come join me for a moment if you would like, and then we're gonna bring our
Thank you,
other
baby.
beautiful guest on. We're gonna pitch. Oh, girl, you good? You already know you the co-host. You still the show. Come on, it's still the show.
What up, y'all?
She said she needed her drink. It's back there hanging out on the table. You ran so fast, you found out you was a grandma, girl. You ain't know this.
Oh, is this one? Is it this?
She needs support.
I do need
She got
support.
support. She got a home full of support.
I do need it.
But we are gonna move right
You're
on.
welcome.
We got a little while, you guys. This show, for anyone that is watching from my platform, which is Catch My Vibe Radio, obviously more than a Pretty Face Live Talk Show on my personal page. We're normally with you guys about an hour. We're gonna be here with you guys a while tonight. So we'll be here till about 9 o'clock, give or take a few minutes. So get comfortable, y'all. Make sure if you're drinking, you're tipping your bartenders, please, and thank you. Once again, shout out to the Music Box for allowing us to come in and do this. It takes a lot for a business to just open the door and say, yeah, I don't know what the hell you guys are actually doing, but come on anyway. They knew we were coming for this, but again, they've never had a live podcast come in and do it. So again, shout out to the Music Box for that. If you guys are looking for live events, just keep in mind, outside of the stuff I'm talking about, like the club dancing scene, the Music Box is a venue in Jackson that has religiously supported our independent artists to and from across the way, and they have done that for a very long time. So shout out to them for that. There has been a lot of shows put on in this building by many artists around Jackson. And so we're gonna welcome one of them artists. I don't know if they have performed here or not. Yes. I felt like you did, and then I was like, wait a minute, let me rewind in my head to the performances. So we're gonna actually bring to our desk.
Yes. Which do you want to sit
Table.
over here?
Okay, we can switch. We're gonna bring one of Jackson's. There's not a ton of women artists around Jackson, and so I am actually blessed and happy to be bringing one of our independent female artists
Yeah.
right straight from Jackson, America, Ari. Woo! We're gonna be bringing Miss Jess Kells to the show tonight. So welcome. Where's the other one?
Right here.
You got both?
No, just one of them.
You got it? I don't even.
Hold
Oh,
on.
What do you want? You want Jessica to have it?
she can have this one for right now.
What do you want me to do?
She can have that one.
Thank
You can take that one so they can hear you.
That's cool. Oh,
Yeah. Nope. Yep. That
both
one.
of them.
Yep. They're both. We got extra mics, y'all. And then that one's still live here. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hello, I'm so good. Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Miss Jess Kells. Clap. We use the fake clapping tonight, y'all. We got y'all in here in real life person.
Sexual chocolate.
Thank you, beautiful, for being here tonight. I'm excited to have you on More Than a Pretty Face Live Talk Show. So thank you for coming. I'm excited to have her. She is a beautiful artist. Also, you performed at, the Vibes Battle League or no?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
See?
Yes, I
Dang it.
did.
Listen, me and him had a whole entire, I'm like, bro, I'm telling you she performed. He's like, I don't remember. I'm like, okay, were you late to the show? Like in my brain, I'm like, I know she performed on that stage, but maybe I'm having like a what they say when you jump timelines and shit. And I'm like, maybe I'd have jumped the timeline and seen it somewhere. Like I was so confused. So haha, I was right again. Haha. She did perform and it was beautiful. I knew I wasn't tripping. But I had to go back and ask the person involved in the performance. So it was a dope performance, and thank you again for being at that event. We appreciated you coming out and showing your artistry to the world.
Hell yeah.
I really skipped a whole piece of my segment that I normally do, so we're just gonna keep on moving. But I usually let everyone introduce their damn self, and I just said I'm gonna introduce y'all and keep it moving tonight. So hey, but anyways, you have now been an artist for how long?
I've been an artist for about, it's probably like going on 4 years right now, but I was in band. Shout out to the band geeks.
Yes, to the band people. It takes instruments to make the music, y'all.
Oh, I played the saxophone from like 4th grade to 12th grade in high school. So,
Oh, that's awesome. The saxophone is hard. You
yes.
still play it all? I know you
I've-
secretly do. I know you
I've
do.
picked it up a few times since then.
Oh, girl, you better
it's
polish
so
some
fun.
skills and throw that sax right in your song with
I
you. That
know.
would be dope if
I
you
really
picked up a
need to.
saxophone on the stage rapping. Oh my God. Can y'all imagine? If she just stopped rapping and picked up a saxophone, y'all be like, what the hell is she doing? No, girl, you better get that saxophone out and practice. I ain't never seen nobody do that. You better get them skills back out,
right.
girl.
I'm trying to
All
put
them years you put into that,
Mhm.
and you do music, girl, you better get on that.
You're right.
I
That was a
guarantee that
secret.
can be incorporated. Nah, it's not a secret no more. Listen, we display all artistry and gifts on this set.
Fuck yeah.
That's a long time to put into a music instrument. Like kudos to you. Listen, I went through 2 different instruments in school. The trombone they made me quit playing because I had braces, so you couldn't play it anymore. And then they made me play the clarinet. And then Mr. Krieger over at Parkside,
Mr. Krieger.
like we're not gonna do a shout out to him.
We not.
He was a hell of a band teacher, but I tell you what, I broke that damn clarinet in band class and walked out. Sure did. Oh, this is not what I want to play. I want to play the trombone, okay? I couldn't play no more. Me and him didn't get along until many years after I was in that Parkside anymore. But shout out to him for teaching people like us how to play instruments because it's needed in the music world. So you started your journey in the artistry part of your music journey about 4 years ago.
Yeah. I think so.
Since you've started that journey, what has been, we'll do a couple things. What's been the most challenging for you? Let's start there.
Ooh, so the most challenging, low key, is probably that it takes a lot of fucking money to
Mhm.
be an artist.
Yes, absolutely.
And so, like, unless you already rich, you gotta really fucking grind to go to the studio, buy
Mhm.
beats, promotion,
Mhm.
all that type of shit. Also, probably just people taking me serious for some
Mhm.
reason. Like when I say, "Oh yeah, like I'm a rapper," they're like, "Ha,
Mhm.
I bet you're a rapper." Okay,
Right.
like so.
It's that stigma
That's
out
probably
here,
it.
of course. If y'all haven't heard her, don't follow her, listen to her music. She can actually rap. So like, let's give her kudos for that. There is people out here that can rap that don't look like they can to y'all. But I believe as a woman in general in the industry, in the music world, as in many situations and many facets of life, which is one of the reasons this podcast was started, is we in general as women are not taken very serious because they see us as pretty faces, and then they think there ain't nothing smart happening behind the scenes. When they
Right.
think, oh, she cute, she vain, that's all she's worried about. She just want to be out here and be cute. When in reality, like, girl, I'm smart. Like, don't play me about my intelligence behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And so I think we have to fight really in general in life to prove our intelligence and our worth. But when you get into the music scene, it becomes 10 times harder to really prove yourself and be able to get the support that you really need to excel, really, especially in the smaller community, right? And so that's one of the things we want to talk about is really, again, that banding together of all of us as people that are supporters of our artists, as all the independent artists, is really pushing and encouraging one another when we see songs drop. It's important. It's free to share somebody else's music and their posts and their drops on YouTube. It doesn't cost us a thing but 5 seconds to hit the share button, right? And when you hear artists, one of the main things that artists talk about is the cost of being an artist, because until you really make it, right? Or unless you already rich, like she said, to get there, it takes a lot of dedication, not only from the artists themselves, but really bringing in the people that are supporting them and just asking them to share something for free. Sometimes that even feels awkward. Like, you don't even really want to ask for that support because you're just hoping, like, dang, that's my friend. Can't they just share it? You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, like, what we want, we got to go for. So sometimes we just got to get bold as people that are really pushing our brand and just say, look, shit, can you share my stuff? It don't cost nothing. Can you
Right.
just share it? Can you invite people to follow me? All of these things are things that us as supporters and people that want these artists to do more, these don't cost us a thing to do, you guys. So to go download their music, to share their music, to download their videos, to share their Facebook posts, all of these are things that we can do as a community to be able to share and get the information out there.
Man, even just a like,
Mm-hmm.
it low key is so important. Like, I make sure every time I know the people that are liking my shit every time,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm making sure I'm giving them love back because I
Mhm.
appreciate it so much.
Mhm.
And it's usually random ass people
Yeah.
that I don't even know.
Mhm.
I'm like, thank you so much for the share. Like,
Yeah. They say your biggest support comes from the people you don't know. And so I know for all of us that do anything in the public eye, it feels like a slap in the face sometimes when you don't feel like the people around you are supporting you. When in reality, most of the people around you love you to death, right? And they feel like they're supporting you because in general they are. All the people that I keep around me support me, right? But it's like the little lack and things like that where it's like, dang, like, do I got to really go ask somebody to share that my live is coming up, or I got a special episode and I really want to promote this and push it further, right? People that love and want to see you do big, just do it naturally. You don't really have to ask. But again, sometimes you just got to fight for it. Like, can you just like my stuff? Like, dang, is it that hard? And even more importantly, the like button's important. But when you hold down that button and go a little further, especially on like Facebook, when you love it, it pushes that up people's timeline. Like algorithms are really a thing, you guys. When it comes to artistry, social media, it's all structured to move people in a way that they want to move people through social media. And so we have to market ourselves, push our algorithms, ask people to share our stuff, ask people to like our stuff. If you look at, listen, if a girl ever come to my inbox talking about, oh, she was hearting my man stuff, yes, bitch, I heart everything I like on Facebook. There's hardly a post I don't heart. Like, ask anybody. All of y'all know, if I'm interacting with your post, it's almost always a heart. Why? Because it takes 0.5 seconds longer to just say, listen, I respect what you're doing. I see your post. I see you. That's it. That's all it takes is visibility, right? We all want to get to that big place outside of Jackson, America in whatever we're doing. Whether it's our jobs, whether it's our lifestyle, we all want to get up out of here at some point. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's vacations and come back, but it takes the money to get us on the vacations to come back. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the support and the love of the artistry, the independent artists in general. I think you guys are just absolutely amazing. I love what you do. At these battle rap events, I want some like, I don't know if you battle rap, but we need to find some female rappers out here that battle rap, y'all.
Man.
I want to see a female battle rap on the next card we have. Also, we need some female battlers. Can we find them out here in the world? Do y'all know of any? I really want to see that happen. But in general, the artistry that you do and your stage presence is very likable, and it's gonna grow. Like your social media following, all of this is just gonna continue to excel as long as you continue to believe in pushing your own brand and getting the right people around us. I think that also is something that is so important in this world of artistry, is surrounding ourselves with the people that really do want to see us grow, right? There's haters out here. There's people, there's doubters. There's all of these naysayers. I saw a post that you shared today that I had me cracking up because of why did you just take time to post all that?
That was crazy.
It was a comment this long on somebody just really being shady, honestly, like who would follow this? Like, what did
he was dogging the fuck out of me. It's
yeah, like
fine.
on Instagram, but you took all that time though to interact with the post. You done commented on the post. You took about 5-10 minutes sitting there probably trying to type out the damn comment.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
His thumbs were going.
Like keyboard warriors back here just really, but you listened though, so thank you. Yes, algorithms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please keep
Yes,
hating.
absolutely. So yes, the haters, we welcome y'all too, but I mean the support is even better because we can get further with the support and the love of one another.
Right.
Which is what we encourage. We want the love and support, but there's people in the mix, y'all. There's people out here that are gonna get on here and say anything. I'm sure they talk about me. Certified yapper all day. I talk too damn much and so what? And I'm gonna keep on talking. For this upcoming event, the reason she's here, because we've kind of dug all a little bit around, she is performing at the Halloween in the Spring event. So you guys will have an opportunity May 31st to come see her perform live right here at the Music Box. Again, that event is from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Ticket information, I'm sure, will be available soonish. You want to come back to the show or no?
I'm just enjoying my time.
I absolutely understand. When will ticket information be out? Let's talk about cost. What's the cost to get in this event?
So it's $10 until midnight. It'll be $10 for girls all night though. Women. Girls.
Just talk about
Females. Women, Derek.
They know what I'm talking about.
Money don't.
What is this event 21 and up?
Yeah, this event is. I really wanted to push 25, but we're gonna do 21.
21 and up.
This time because it is Halloween in the spring. We want to bring as many people out and kind of piggybacking off what you guys talking about, support for Just Kill, and then people that haven't seen her perform live and then haven't seen Nikita or haven't been to one of my parties before. We want to
open the doors a little more.
Open the doors.
Open the doors, but y'all gonna have to get 30 real
We ain't
quick.
gonna be like Marcus. I said close.
Listen, I wish they would close that door.
No, but yeah. 21 and up, $10 all night for ladies, 20 for guys. Is
Fellas,
ladies a better word than girls?
ladies is better than girls.
What Beyonce say in that song?
We don't care about.
No, she said girls.
She said single ladies.
She
Boy, what?
She said,
is
who runs the
happening?
world? Who runs the world?
Girls.
So I'm sorry, ladies.
We needed him to clarify what song he was talking about.
Okay, so you need me for anything else? What's up?
I will beat you up in this building. Okay, so ticket information will be available soon. That's really what I called you over here for. How soon will they be able to know when and how to purchase tickets?
So I have a music page, a music and event page on Facebook. It is Team YP. So I will be adding and people can follow that. So Team YP, I'll put that in the comment section and Kerry will as well. So Team YP will be a page where everybody can get their information from to figure out, we'll keep you updated on everything. Flyers are done. Just Kel's flyer is done. Nikita's flyer is done. DJ Rye's flyer is done. Miles Young's flyer is done. So those flyers will be available hopefully this week. So yes.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Now get off the set.
I'm
No, I'm
so
just kidding.
excited, Loki. I love dressing up.
Yes.
I love Halloween. That's my shit.
That's your favorite too?
Yeah.
I think so. I think as we get older, I think it gets more exciting as women to dress up for Halloween because you do have that freedom. Like, listen, I was hot and ass on Halloween this year. I was a whole disco ball, y'all, with booty shorts and all. Like, sure it was. And I loved my costume. I would bring it back out, but I posted too many doggone pictures with that outfit on. I don't do them double backs, even though I was in Detroit. Nobody really saw me here. Do you have your costume picked out already? I feel like you do. Not yet?
Low-key, no, not at all. But I usually do something like with my best friend and we collaborate. And what was I last year?
Ain't it crazy how quick
What
you
the
can
fuck was
forget? Like
I?
October wasn't that far back. We be forgetting, y'all.
Man, I don't even know. But I've been like Raven from the Teen Titans. Oh, Kim Possible. I was She-Go.
Oh.
That's what the fuck I was last year.
Yes.
So that was so fun. I loved that.
Costumes are just fun. I think the best costumes are the most unexpected ones. Like you see, you'll see like something trending, and then everyone's like doing that one thing. Like, what did we see when we was in Detroit? Beyonce's, a million of them, cowboy hats every damn where. Like, listen, bro. All I'm saying is there's only so many cowboy hats that I can take, and then that's just cut off time. Like, we love you, Beyonce, but enough is enough. The cowboy hats are just doing the most. And there was them and Playboy bunnies. I like
That's a classic.
it's a classic, but there was like, I swear to God, 150 of them in Detroit running around. Like they all had to have gotten dressed together because every bar, yeah, like get original. The original costumes are the coolest, or if you can like recreate like the anime characters or like the throwback characters, I think it's cool because it takes effort other than going to Halloween, Spirit Halloween, whatever it's called, and just buying a costume, which is cool if that's all you got time for. But I think when you can take the time and put into your costume thought, Tony's cutest was the voodoo costume, the voodoo doll. That was
I did that before too.
It was the cutest costume ever. I loved it. But they're creative and fun to just do. I was a lava lamp 2 years ago, and that was one of my favorites. And it lit up. That mug was a straight up lava lamp. So yeah, Halloween has become. I don't really care for like the dark side of Halloween, like all the evil shit that happens around that time of the year. But I do love to dress up. So I don't know what I can pull together to be here that night, but I'm gonna pull something off, y'all.
You'll pull something.
I'll just wear my birthday suit. How about that?
Fuck yeah. It just says birthday suit.
Yeah, just birthday suit. It's my birthday. I'll be legit. Like I'll be all right. Nobody will question it, right? If I show up in a skin bodysuit, don't say nothing. Girl, listen, you better get me under control that night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all will never come out my birthday suit. I'm not that brave. Listen, I am almost 47. It's not all together in here like it looked from the outside. Okay? I will not be coming out on the birthday. Well, I'll be coming out on the birthday suit, y'all. I swear to God, I won't. But anyway, so you're performing at that event. How long has it been since you performed? Like, when's the last time you performed live?
I just performed live This month is April. It was last time was March 8th or something
March
like
8th, so
that.
just a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you ready to
And it
go?
was amazing. The event was all women,
Oh yeah,
women
see?
DJs, women hosts, women fucking
Fill me in next time, girl.
artists. Girl, yeah.
I need to be there next time.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
called Femtronica
Oh yeah, that's
in
dope.
Lansing.
Oh yeah, I need to know about them kind of events because I swear the lack of female artists. There's a couple out here in Jackson, but there's just not a lot. There's a lot of people that can actually sing here that just don't do artistry.
Yeah.
But like, we need more females on the set in Jackson, y'all. We need women empowerment around here in the
For
music
real.
world, for real, for real. Because there is some really, really good artists that you just don't hear from. They're kind of like laid back in the scenes.
They're
but
like so talented, but
Yeah.
life just be
life be
Right.
life, and y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, 2025 has been like absolutely amazing to me. And then like 3 weeks ago, everything in my life got flipped upside down, and now I'm like
oh
keeping it together, but it's rough behind the scenes, y'all. Life is really lifing, but we're gonna get through 2025. It's ATL in 8 days. We out of here. Woo! Yes, y'all wish us safe travels down to Atlanta. Me and the CMB crew will be headed down to the Black Effect Podcast Festival for the second year in a row. We're super excited to go take More Than a Pretty Face south along with Shay So Crazy podcast. Yes, ma'am, come back to the set. Yes, yes, we are headed to the ATL, y'all. So a lot of support from our team. I think there's 8 or 9 of us traveling. But yeah, exciting to be able to get to that space again and get around the people that encourage us to do our best. Now, when for your set next month, how many songs are you performing? Are you the only artist? Yes.
am I?
Yep. Derek, you don't got to come back. Is she the only artist performing at that event? Only one
Oh
performing
my
that night.
god.
She's the solo artist,
What
y'all,
the
that
fuck? I
night.
didn't even know that.
Oh, she finding out stuff on the set.
Crazy.
She said that is crazy. So she needs some hype people
Wow,
before her
feel
set,
like
y'all.
I feel honored.
Yes,
you.
that's awesome.
You asked about her instruments, but when did you start rapping?
So I started just rapping probably in middle school because like me and my friends would be trying to like hoe each other. And we'd be at the lunch table and we'd be like, bitch, like da 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 da. So you could say that, but actually going to the studio and taking it seriously, I think it's been 4 years. Pretty sure. 2021 is when I started. Oh, that's a crazy question. I
question.
always knew that I loved music, and I always kind of knew that it wasn't the saxophone, even though I was doing that. Music, it gives me this energy that I've never felt before. It's my passion, and I was like, I'm like good at writing songs, and I don't sing, and I love rap. Rap is like my favorite genre of music. I love Eve. I love Lauryn Hill, Gwen Stefani.
Oh, man.
I know she's kind of like on the fence with like, but she be like rapping.
Mhm.
Gwen Stefani. Nelly was one of my first rappers that I really started like banging. I was like, oh my god, this shit is
Nelly,
fire.
ooh, his hot stuff. No, that's right. She said I gotta get the band-aid and the arch, okay, in one picture.
With the strap.
Yes, girl. Yes.
So it's just been a passion of mine, and it took me a little while to realize like what niche was really my passion. And I just started. I was like, fuck it. I think I was going through some shit, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the studio. I'm just gonna book a session.
Let it all out.
Yep.
Let it out. What was the first song you released or first song you recorded in the studio?
So it was called Paid. And it's like, me and all my bitches get paid. That was like the hook. So, yep, that was my first one. And it's still, you can look it up right now. It's on YouTube. I got a music video to it and everything.
There y'all go. Let's see what I'm talking about. Y'all go to YouTube, subscribe to her
Subscribe
channel.
to Just Kel.
Just Kells, y'all. That's that free support I'm talking about. It's not hard to go out there and do that. To anyone that's been in comments tonight, I see y'all. I really haven't been ignoring, but I've really been engaged with the conversation, so I apologize. I don't know who this is, but Kadeem Jackson, there's a showcase at the box next Friday. So anybody that wants something, who is it? DJ Carolina. Okay. DJ Carolina will be here next Friday night. There's a showcase. So if y'all need something to do next Friday, I won't be in town, but y'all can come hang out at the Music Box with DJ Carolina. You got more questions? You got good questions. So, come on, girl. You ain't got no more questions. Her artistry, who inspired? That's what you asked her.
Lauryn Hill. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Nelly, you're off it.
24 years. Okay, what? You said you did a showcase in Lansing?
Yeah, so it was an all-female showcase, all-female DJs, bunch of vendors there, and her name is Ganja Girl. She's the one that put it on. She's like
Oh,
pretty
Ganja
well
Girl.
known in
I know
Lansing.
her. I know who that is.
She's so fucking fire.
Oh yeah.
And she just asked me to be a part of it, and I was like, of course I will.
Yeah,
Like,
heck yeah, that's dope. Anything like that, fill us in because we want to at least come
I will
to it. Yeah,
next
for
time,
sure, for sure.
for sure.
Because the female empowerment side of what we do is really like I love to have all my guests, but when I have females that are really out here like going hard for themselves and doing stuff for themselves, that's what really get me like, oh,
Yeah.
because I love to hear people's journeys. So as you're moving forward in your journey, obviously, I always say everyone's goal gotta be to get out of Jackson, but maybe it's not for everybody, right? But if you had we're gonna talk about two things. If you had the opportunity to leave Jackson now and relocate to do your music, where would you go?
So to do my music, I don't know. I went to Puerto Rico, and I'm not gonna lie, the vibes are immaculate. Everybody's happy as fuck there. Everybody's fit. Everybody's nice, and like it's weird. It's so I
Especially because
really
it's
like
the United States.
I really like
Have you been anywhere else to showcase your music? Because sometimes you gotta get out. I know we hear this possibility, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go outside of the box to get what you're looking for.
Mhm.
A
Yeah.
lot of people that's in your faces and right here, they hate us anyway.
Mhm.
Right.
I know we like to think
Exactly.
the ones that
I
listen
know.
to us support us, but they don't fucking don't. That's bullshit.
At the same time, though, I don't know about like the music scene in Puerto Rico. So I really want to start like getting into the Detroit scene because people know me in Jackson, people know me in Lansing. Detroit is a good stepping stone for people to
Mhm.
start fucking knowing me.
Mhm.
And then after that, it's like I just want to go. I don't know. I want to be on the
Wherever.
island.
Ah, no, that's right. Let's
I want
go
to be
to
with
the
palm
islands.
trees.
Yes, yes. And then what was the other question I had? Oh, my brain went a whole sideways. Y'all know I go OCD on live. Girl, I don't remember what the other question was. I really don't. It went right out my
I
head.
did just drop a music video like 4 or 5 days ago. It's called Peep That. It's on YouTube right now.
So there you guys, y'all go follow that one too. Go subscribe and download her music. I'm assuming you're on all music platforms as well.
Yes.
All right. So now that you know you're the solo artist for this event coming up, how many songs do you want to perform? What's comfortable for you for a solo set? Since that's now like
Yeah. So one thing also about like being an artist and performing is some people don't think about like you gotta have stamina.
mhm.
So I'm comfy around 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
But it does depend, like sometimes it's hard to keep people's attention for
That
that
long,
long if they
yeah.
don't really know you and stuff.
Mhm.
So sometimes it's more beneficial to do like half the song for each song because then you keep switching and you like keep their
Keeping the
attention and
vibe.
stuff.
Because something's gonna catch their attention
Yeah.
along the way. For
So
sure.
like super comfy, 10 minutes. But I've done 25 minutes before.
Okay. That's a long set, y'all, for artists. Like when you think about how long it takes to really perform a song, or especially if you're only doing a portion of the song, like 25 minutes is a hell of a long time to be on stage performing, y'all. That's a long time. So it does take stamina. So you gotta, make sure your breath control and all that stuff, all that, you gotta be good about all that stuff. You gotta set up your set right, your playlist, how you're gonna do your songs.
Yeah.
Which is something with artists that's super important when you're setting out your playlist to perform. It's what order do I want to do this in? Where do I want the high energy? Where do I want the lower energy? It's a thought out process that has to happen. It's not just let me just jump on stage and perform real quick. It don't happen like that for most people. Now since I do have you as an artist here on the show, and I do give most of my artists the opportunity Do you want to drop any verses while we're on live? Are you comfortable, confident? I know you can do it, but are you comfortable doing it? Because I do welcome you to, if you want to drop a couple verses of your new song, go ahead. Don't play with me right now. Also done did it. He done came and dropped some verses. He done bombed. Listen, he's containing himself so well tonight. Also, his bomb my show so many damn times, y'all. He doing so good, and Carol's is one of his besties, so he doing real good tonight. But if you would like to drop a couple verses, let people know what they can kind of expect. For the people that don't know you that are coming to the show, this will encourage them to come see you live.
Definitely, I'm ready.
Go ahead, girl. Drop it like it's hot.
We doing this acapella?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Acapella, girl. You know, listen, I would love to have music, and I'll just say this real quick. Facebook is very weird, y'all, about cutting people's live ability because of copyrights. And so, as much as I would love to sit here and entertain y'all and have music playing in the background, it isn't worth me compromising my livelihood outside of my normal 9 to 5, which is this. And so I apologize that it's a little dull when it comes to that, but that is the reason why also for the Music Box as the venue we're holding it in, they could also be held liable if I'm playing music that is copyrighted, right? And so for that reason, we're keeping it like this. Her music we could probably play, but we're gonna let her be a cappella because hey, that's how we really see the artistry skills, girl. Let's hear you.
True.
Go ahead, baby, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so this song, low key, is not even recorded yet. It's not nothing yet. It's just in my brain. But it will give you like a little taste of how I rap and everything. These bitches hate me because they man can't get me off their mind. You got him stressed out. He come to me to unwind. Send him back to beef with you, then get back on my grind. Give him about 3 days, he'll be back on my line. She called me pretty. She's scared I'll take her man. I'ma let you have him. Since y'all my biggest fans, none of y'all can stand on shit. Like you an amputee, I aired you out publicly, and now you want to cop a plea? If you touch me in the club, you getting whopped. And if my girl with me, then you getting hopped. She was trying to be a bully, got mopped. Why you lurking, taking pictures? You a cop? I'm a Gemini, I can't help it. Had your baby father all up in my pelvis. If you push me, I might crash out. Check the bitch out, I'm trying to see what that's about. Bitch, I'm talking. Can you hear me? Heart broke, now I see shit clearly. Your vibe's low, bitch, don't come near me. I be rolling up, rolling while I'm steering. I go 0 to 100, they be shocked. All my exes fucking crazy, they stay blocked. You know the pussy good when you get stalked. Don't let your bitch out, she gon' get dog walked. I should have killed you, but I saved your life. I hope that shit keep you up at night. I hope you see me when you close your eyes. I hope that karma's your fucking demise. I got the ick now, don't even trip. I be riding beats like I be riding dick. Real smooth with it, but I'm celibate. Cause men these days, they giving hella bitch. You cutting lines up, I get a cut from the door. No, I can't chill, cause it's money on the floor. Me and Bestie will knock the socks out your shoes. Got these bitches sick like I gave them the flu.
Listen, bro. She totally gives the Gemini energy, and I love it. Oh my God, there's so many of us in here. Y'all should be scared as hell right now. Swear to God, there's like 30 of us in this room, and y'all don't even know it. Ah, you want to? No, you close. So yeah, we yo people. That's right. But we got another one right there. Here. Nikita, you a Gemini too? Yeah. Yeah. Woo! That song was Gemini vibes, y'all. That's how I know. Soon as she said it, I was like, "Yep, she's crazy as hell, just like the rest of us." That was dope. I can't wait to hear that drop. There are gonna be a lot of females out here talking junk with that one. Y'all better get y'all mans. But that's dope. So looking forward to, like I said, I will be here that night. It'll be a little bit late, but hopefully I can catch your performance. Hopefully it's not, it's gonna be later. I'll be here for that. Okay, yeah, bet I got you. I will be here to support. So that is exciting. But y'all make sure you are, if you're not already, go follow Miss Just Kells on all social media platforms. Make sure you're downloading her music, share her music, and support with the freebie shares. It's not hard, y'all. Anything else before you slide away from the table for a few minutes? that you want to leave with the world, a message to anyone out there, or just anything you want to say to everyone before. Also, cut it out.
So I just want to say thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
I see you out here. I see CMB out here doing their damn thing.
Absolutely.
And it's honestly inspirational for real. I just want to let people know that no matter what anybody says about you, no matter how insecure you are about your passion, just fucking start doing it. Be yourself. I know it's for some reason it's hard to be yourself, but when I actually started being myself, I was so much more at peace with life, and I'm happy, and I'm going for my fucking dream, and nobody can stop me.
Yes, girl. Hand clap for that. Yes, y'all. Absolutely. That's one thing we push over here. Live your dreams, y'all. There's never a day that you're too old to start doing what you absolutely love, whatever you're passionate about. Take the leap of faith. Sometimes you have to shake and move down a rocky path to get there, but it's always worth it to do something you love and find a way to really, get out here and do it. So thank you, and continue your journey and do everything that you're doing. I will see you back before the end of the show.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I don't want to grab all on you,
No,
but
you're
you
good.
can leave that microphone too if you want.
Okay.
You can have this one back. So thank you. Hand clap one more time, you guys, for Miss Just Kells. I appreciate you guys all once again that are here with us live, for sticking with us tonight. I go back to this all the time. I joke and say I used to go live for 90 minutes by myself. I really did it for a long time without guests. Every week I sat here for 90 damn minutes and y'all tuned in and had conversations with me. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We got people tuning in right. I'm gonna watch this whole live again. Just tapped in. Bet. Oh, hey, that's one of my recent guests from Third Eye Tribe. They were super dope guests. They're also another artist, group of artists that are have great artistry, and their music is also dope. They were one of my shell shockers when they came on my show. They really killed it when they came on and dropped their verses too. So shout out to all the artists that are watching and supporting what we do here. We appreciate you all for that. We're gonna get IMYP back, but since it's just me and Ari up here, we're gonna just enjoy a couple minutes talking about life and things going forward. What are you looking forward to since we're headed out to Atlanta? I do have another live coming up Monday, you guys, which CMV, if you didn't know about the live, I have a live Monday. We're going to be bringing Tanika and Michael back to follow up on their seminar that's happening next weekend while we're in Atlanta. But I will not be live next Wednesday, you guys. So we're just going to talk about Atlanta real quick, and then we're going to get back to Mr. IMYP. You don't got to leave. Why you act like you don't like us or something? Like, I'm getting the vibe that he don't really, all that fake stuff in your face like you, and then, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What are you looking forward to most in Atlanta? Outside of, being with me for 4 days straight.
That part. I'm looking forward to the experience.
Yeah.
Like, I've done some stuff, I've seen some stuff, but podcasting is different.
Yeah.
So.
It'll give you, I think, especially because you're recently the co-host here, and I was explaining this journey to someone. Me and Ari have talked about this a little bit, and it kind of took a little bit of like, okay, do we want to do it? Are you ready to jump in? Last year when we made this trip is when my vision for staying in this lane was really unfolded for me to say, I'm in the right place and I'm going to keep moving. So I hope that it's the same experience for you when we get down there. But you guys wish us safe travels. We're driving down this year. I'm not being bougie. I'm not getting on a plane because that shit might fall out of the sky and I'm just not chancing it, okay?
No.
I am not, what?
Nothing.
What did you say? Say it with your chest.
I was saying OMG.
That ain't what he said. I'm not getting on a plane, contrary to what he said. It's scary right now, and I'm just not taking the chance. So we're going to drive, and we're just going to have a hell of a time in the car with all of us, okay? There's 2 carloads. We're going to probably stop, only a couple times and make it down there quickly. But wish us safe travels as we do head out to Atlanta next weekend for our podcast festival weekend. I have a it's hard. I'm still getting used to the we thing. But I really, really, really need your guys' support next Friday. I know Music Box got something going on, but I do need you guys Friday to tune in with us. I have a hot ass, exciting guest coming out of Atlanta joining us next Friday. I will be launching the time as soon as we solidify it, but I will just give one small hint. She just dropped a song with Tank. Just dropped a song with Tank. And so this is going to be a hell of an interview for us. This is going to be a big artist for us to bring to the platform and really help shine the light on More Than a Pretty Face and what we're really here to do, which is really send this message to the world that we as women and people in general are more than what you see. We are more than what meets the eye. No matter if we could see or not. I just say close your eyes and think about the world that way. People have to experience life that way. And does it really matter what the hell I look like if you close your eyes and can't see me? Is my personality enough? Is my morals and integrity enough? Is the way I live my life enough? Or are you just worried about what I look like and what that vanity looks like with me on your arm? Because that's really what it comes down to, or feels like for a lot of women. So this message is far and wide. It's not just going to sit in Jackson, America. So we're going to go down and really interact with the people out in Atlanta, the people that are really pushing the podcast world in a big way, you guys. The Black Effect Podcast Festival, if you ever travel to Atlanta during this time of the year, there is like so many podcasters there and so many famous people walking around that you just get to mingle with, and they're all cool as hell. So it's a good experience. I'm glad I have my co-host and my team coming with me to experience it. So thank you all out here in the world that supports us to be able to let us go on these type of trips. Oh, you already know I'm gonna fam. You already know. Chuck, my boy Chuck, prayers to him too. You guys continue to pray for my co-partner in crime, Charles, as he's going through some things in his personal life. We really, really, really need y'all to lift him up in prayer. I need my boy with me, man. I really need my boy with me, man. Me and Chuck go to war with each other, but I swear to God, we will go to war over some shit between, we'll go down for each other too. So, thank you guys. Thank you, CMV, for everything. So back to Mr. IMYP. We're going to talk about your music as well, sir. A little bit, just because I love your artistry. People that have not, even in the past, followed IMYP and his music. He is, in my opinion, a different type of artist. He has his own kind of lane that he stays in. He definitely is a positive vibe bringer in his music. Everything that Derek does with his music and artistry is along the lines of a positive message. Even the song Crash Out, there's positivity in the message regardless of how you look at it. Because the reality of life is we've all had that moment, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so when what's the right word I'm looking for? When you can relate to something, the relatability of a song can help see you through moments. And like, let's be honest about it. That's a big thing that's happening right now, just because the mental state of the world.
Absolutely.
And so I think the messages and the positivity in general that you bring to your music are amazing. But for the people that are new, probably on my side of things, if you're watching from Derek's page, you absolutely probably know who he is. But for some of the people that really don't know who you are or are newer to you because you kind of have stepped away from the music scene, can you tell the world what really got you into music the way you really went hard initially, and what really continues to build and inspire you rather to keep growing in this, even, and this is going to sound shady as hell, but even at your age, because I want people to understand that
that's not shady at all.
he isn't 22 or 25 any longer, right? But again, the dreams don't stop as we get older. So I just really want to talk about that, because I think it's so important. I honestly do, for people to understand that the dream don't die because you get older.
No, I appreciate that. And it's not shade. I don't mind. I mean, my son's about to go to college, so I mean, I'm not afraid of that. And it's crazy that you asked that, because my two beautiful favorite cousins are actually in the building, so they can definitely relate to this. Growing up in church, right? Like, there was only certain lanes. You're either going to be a pastor, a musician, or, you know what I mean? that was like really your options. Like, I didn't,
Pastor
grow.
Potter here.
I didn't.
Pastor IMYP.
I didn't. Some rappers and some artists have the where they can relate to like streets and drugs. And I didn't have that. On certain occasions, like we've experienced that with some of our family members, but for the most part, my cousins could relate to this. Like, we were raised in church, so it was either be a pastor or a musician. It was either or. So the music artistry of it just came from just being around that. And I've predominantly been around women my whole entire life.
Mhm.
So that molded and shaped how I even approached music. It was
Mhm.
like, oh my God, like I kind of talked about this not too long ago. It's like the music used to dictate what my mom would wear to church. Like if my mom was in there, she would sit me on the bed and she would kind of like go through her, and my mom would just lay out just dresses and outfits. And then it depended on what type of mood the music was sending her.
Yep.
She might be in worship, she might be shouting, she might just be doing whatever she's doing. And that outfit was like, okay, that matches my mom's energy. And I kind of just took that on, like, okay, so women kind of, this helps women do this, that, and that draws emotion, right?
Mhm.
Love and pain are two things you can always sell when it comes to music, love and
Oh,
pain.
absolutely.
So for me to be able to be a part of that and just see that for so long, I'm like, all right. And then my pen just started coming up with ideas. And then I'm glad you did touch on my age, because I wouldn't be able to write from this standpoint if I was 29. What the hell would I know about crashing out at 29? And I'm talking about me personally. What would I know at 29 about crashing out? I was spoiled. My grandma babied me, my sister, my mom babied me. I wouldn't know anything about going through those motions as a man to be able to feel those. Like as a boy, yeah, I was able to relate to certain emotions, and that's why I wrote the way I did when I was 29. At 39, as a man, from a man's lens, you're like, that is what the aspect of it is. That's why you like, oh, you gonna make me spaz out. You know what I mean? Like, because now I'm tapping into this man energy, right? And now you trying to play me from this man energy. We really got a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that came out. So I think the more you mature as a person, your experiences can help, right? And so with my experiences in my age, I'm able to write songs like that, but still come back and be able to write a song like Crash Out that relates to the younger crowd and the crowd, my age.
When did you first start writing music? I know we've talked about this before, but when did you first start writing music? When did you first start doing music yourself?
As long as I can remember, probably 16, probably even younger than that, but it was awful. It was awful, but it was.
Do you have any of it still?
Yeah,
Somewhere?
I came across an old book of my it was terrible. I just had to throw it away. But it just
You threw it away?
Yeah, because it's just like,
Bro, you don't throw stuff like that away.
I understand that, but for where I am right now, I'm just like, I'm not about to just read through this. Like, but it was a time, right? It was a time period of where I was at in my life, and it was amazing to see that. So, but yeah, I've been writing forever, honestly. Like,
You were supposed to give that to your kids.
yeah, I mean, but yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I got journals. I have told my kids, y'all better just burn that shit when I go. Okay, just burn it. Don't open it. Don't crack the book. Don't open the phone. Don't none of it. Just toss it all in the fire. Okay, just burn it up with me.
Yeah, so I just feel like with music, music is timeless, and I'm glad you touched on age, because I was just having this conversation. I Googled yesterday how old currency, like money, currency, it's 160 years old. Money is 160 years old. Is anybody on here going to stop spending money just because it's 160? You're not going to do it, right? So why stop your dreams at whatever age that you're at? Like, why stop that? Like, you should never stop dreaming. And along the line, somebody killed our imagination. That's why we feel like going to work is the goal. Like these certain things. Like, no, somebody killed your imagination. Somebody killed your imagination when you were younger, whether it was a relationship or a parent or an adult, killed your imagination. Because think about it, when we were kids, we used to say we want to be firefighters, we want to do this, want to do that. Along the line, somebody killed that imagination, and now we go to work thinking this is the end all be all. Can anybody name me a 9-to-5 worker that's a millionaire that works a 9-to-5? You can't. So I mean, 9-to-5 isn't correct, and most millionaires probably don't even show up to the office. So I'm just saying, like, in general, like, never stop dreaming, never stop believing in your ability, and tune out the noise. Like, that's all it really is noise. Because once you get around your village of people who are striving for those same things, they don't talk like that. They never, you could come with an idea like, oh yeah, that's fucking dope, or da da da. I've been around those circles to where it was just like mad good energy, and you just like, and it never.
And be around the people that are transparent with you about your ideas, because listen, every idea isn't a good idea, right? And this is something that I've been blessed with the team that I have, and surrounding myself with people that have lived and experienced, people like Genesis Terrell, shout out to him up in Lansing, people that have lived and worked in this industry, right? Listening to what they think sometimes is insight to something you haven't yet experienced in your journey, right?
Yeah.
And so understand that you can have a team of people that support your ideas, but they also say, hold on, wait a minute. I've had to be reeled in, you guys. I be trying to go hard sometimes, like, no, let's do this.
Yeah.
And they're like, pause, we got to wait for the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so have the team around you that not only builds you up, but also can be very transparent with you.
Absolutely.
And be very constructively criticizing what we're all actively striving for, which is just success in our own lanes, right? No matter what that is, in all of us, we all have a lane we're trying to get to the success point of. And that goal never has to end. The light never has to dim. As long as you have breath in you, you continue to do those things. I will never stop talking. Swear to God, and if I get paid for it one day, I'm gonna get paid for it.
Speaking to existence.
Literally, my grandma told me as a little girl, speaking of killing people's dreams, my grandma always told me I'd be here, but I never knew how, right?
Yeah.
She always said, damn, you talk so much, I swear I'll help you make money one day doing it.
Yeah.
Right? But there was also people along the way that made me feel like I talked too much.
Yeah.
And would shut me down.
Yeah.
And so there is another side of me where as much as I talk, I also will go to the other side of that and I won't say shit. And that's a bad place to be in your own natural spirit.
Yeah.
Tony and them ride with me in the car. They be like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, they want to turn the radio up on me. But she will. But she also will turn the radio down when she knows I finally need to say something and it don't irritate her. You know what I'm saying? That's the people you need around you. Like, listen, shit, I have to tell myself to shut the hell up sometimes because I can read the room. You know what I'm saying? You can look around and be like, oh shit, they ain't even trying to hear you, girl. Shut the hell up. Shut up and go back to sleep. Them car rides be long, y'all. Shit, I hate a silent room. And that's just my personality. It feels awkward. Geminis know what I'm talking about. When you sitting in a room and people ain't saying nothing, and then all you look around and everybody's just in their phone, like, can we just talk? Can we just interact? Like, can we just go back to the early 90s where this wasn't how life was? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the dream never really dies, you guys, no matter what age, no matter what the dream is. If you want to start sewing, which I'm going to one day learn how to damn sew because I want to make clothes. You just got to put your effort into it. You got to take the time out, carve the time out to learn to do the things that you absolutely love to do.
Absolutely.
I do want to deconstruct and reconstruct clothes that I have because I don't want to get rid of them. I just want to revamp them. I just don't know how to do it. Me and Tony talk about it. I just don't have the patience. She got a damn sewing machine. You think we've learned how to use it yet? No. But we're gonna. Ain't we, Tony? One day she'll get on YouTube and learn it. She said, I already said she got us. But with you coming back full swing now that you're able to come back out and live life the way that you want to in your artistry.
Yeah.
With the event side of things, so you like to throw these party-like events with themes.
Yeah.
Is that the goal for your events? Are they going to be themed like parties? Do you intend to be in spaces and just have regular nights? Or is that really the goal for the type of events you're trying to do? Just to give people an idea.
So the goal is to always, it has to be themed. Like you have all these other spaces to where you can go, and no disrespect, and this is not me saying don't go to, but you have these other spaces where you can go and just show up in like jeans and once again, it goes back to the imagination because when we were younger, we loved to dress up. Sunday mornings for us church kids, that was the time. Oh, that was the time. Like I'm on Easter, especially on Easter, you better come in there.
Easter's this weekend, y'all.
Easter was the thing. So that's where I get some of that from. Is like when we were younger, like we loved to dress up. Like that was a thing for us. So I just want to bring that element back. Like, yes, you have to dress up to come in these parties. It's like certain places you go, you travel, it's a dress code. It's a dress code. No, so when we come back with these parties,
sexy, guys, grown vibes.
So when we come back with these parties, that's what we're gonna do. All of them are gonna be themed. We're gonna have. So for the next few months, I'm gonna be throwing parties. I'm gonna be addressing it. I'm gonna let you know you can't get in unless you dress.
Y'all gotta look the part, y'all.
Absolutely.
You gotta look the damn part.
Absolutely.
So you have your intent and goal going forward into the summer since the launch is May 31st, you guys, again, May 31st, 10 to 2, Halloween in the spring. here at the Music Box in Jackson, Michigan.
Yeah.
Event what do you want me to call you? Are you an event coordinator? What do you want me to call you,
You
sir?
can just call me, just say Team YP events,
See, okay,
music.
Team YP event first launch back into the event scene.
Yeah.
10 to 2 that night, May 31st, my birthday, y'all. If you want to leave gifts at the door, I'll be here to pick them up.
Yeah. Shout out to Donisha. Shout out to Donisha Brewer, Josh Pryor,
Donisha, I love you, girl.
my Uncle Terry. He's
You
gonna be
should
at the
run
door.
her.
Donisha running late, bro. That's
That's
another
all right.
story.
We
My Uncle
love
Terry.
Danisha. She
my
do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
We give her grace because that woman, that's the woman, when you talk about a powerful woman that cemented her place in her hometown and said, listen, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Miss Danisha Brewer, yes.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
She's a sweetheart.
So,
I love her.
We working.
Yes,
That's it. That's
you
all.
are.
That's all I can say is we working. We back. Team is ready. We got so much in store, man. I'm so happy to be back in this space, to be able to be creative again, and to hopefully grab some of these young ones to let them know, like, hey, like, you can stop listening to that noise, man. Like, it's all it is noise. There's so much money you can touch out here. Just finding your villages is key. That's the first thing. Finding those people that you can rely on. Being in those rooms with A&Rs and label heads and them listening to my music, but also giving me that feedback to let me know. So when I do go back to the lab, it's like, all right, it's constructive. It's like, you know what I mean? So with that knowledge and having that understanding of everything, like, that's what's going to help you set apart and just listening. Sometimes you just got to be in the room and just got to listen.
Observe.
You know what I'm saying? You got to listen and just be present sometimes. Like, I used to fly out to Atlanta back and forth for shows, but I would always leave with something, right? I would always leave with a piece of knowledge to add to my music and to my creativity. And so it's always about learning and moving forward and being progressive.
Every time you guys get out in public with your artistry, it's the networking piece of it is the biggest, most important thing, to be bold in your steps, to be confident in your movements, right? To let people know who you are. Listen, I used to be scared as hell walking in a room. As bold and as much as I like to talk, I wasn't that person that was like, hey, here I am.
Yeah.
But now, don't play with me. You about to know what I do. Every single time I walk into a space, I'm telling you what I do, when it is, when you can join, how you can be here, all that. Because we have to be our own biggest support, but then in doing that and being positive about it, you gain your people to follow you.
Yeah.
I think one of the main messages I really want you guys to take away from this show is Jackson this summer has a lot of stuff happening.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I don't want to hear nobody talk about ain't nothing to do, ain't nowhere to go, ain't nothing fun happening. It is between Team YP events, Catch My Vibe Radio. We got the Southside Summerfest series coming up. There is a lot of stuff happening in our community, on our south side, in our downtown, and all the surrounding places of Jackson.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to look for it and go to it when it happens.
Yeah.
You have to go.
My Uncle Keefe Cunningham is having an event as well. I think Tommy Davidson is coming in town. That's also, I believe that's in June. So shout out to my Uncle Keefe Cunningham.
That's a Michigan Theater, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe it's that. Yeah. Shout out to Keefe Cunningham. He's having he's been one of the ones that trailblazed as well. And me and him have great dialogue. He's like, nephew, you know, and he's encouraging. And
you want to know why I know about that event? Because they have people out with their flyers going to every other venue in Jackson, passing them out. That's how you market yourself.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's a few steps, and it happens. I had actually a funny interaction with somebody that helps promote for him. I don't talk about that on live, but it was a wrong, mistaken identity. Okay, and I should have never called this person what I called him.
That's
but
wild. That's wild.
If he ever sees the live, he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But shout out to you, because I know I be cutting up when I get out in public, because my brain knows people from so many spaces. I worked in public, you guys, at Sam's Club for 10.5 years, so I knew a lot of people from that. So then when I see you in a space, I don't recall why I know you. My brain is like shuffling the files to figure out who the hell I'm actually talking to. So when I seen him, I was like, I think it's him. And then I said it, and then I was like, oh, as soon as I said it, I was like, nope, wrong person.
Yeah,
Rewind.
I want to know people that I act like I know who that is, and then I'll be like, hey, Scooter, who was that?
Literally got to ask the name when they walk away. Listen, I did that. Some girl talked to me the other day, and I was like, girl, you look familiar, but I swear to God, I don't even know your name. Like, who are you? And she told me, but And once she said it, it clicked, but I was like, I recognize you, but I don't know why or
Yeah.
what your name is. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta tell folk you don't remember shit.
No, I can't. I just be like, hey, how you doing?
I mean, listen, it gets to a point where you can only play it off so long. And sometimes you're just like, yeah, I know you, but I don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. You might.
Yeah.
Thing is, when you're an artist, when you're a public figure in a small city like Jackson, people start recognizing you,
Yeah.
and you don't know them.
Yeah.
I got tackled at the Foundry because of it. I already got picked up at the Foundry because of it. Because a cigarette. Because people literally like fangirl you around the city. Like it's
Yeah.
very weird. So you
wild.
got to protect yourself, you guys.
Wow.
But thank you for stepping back out on faith
Yeah.
and getting back into the groove of what you actually really love to do. Like I said,
Absolutely.
me and Derek have been friends for a while.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's hard. Like
Thank
it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of grit
Yeah.
to go back out and say, listen, I'm gonna do what I want to do, contrary to what anybody thinks or feels or yeah. Yeah.
No, it was definitely a mental struggle for some years, you know, and
Love you. I love you.
thank you for coming.
Yes.
I had a lot of support during that time. It was rough.
Mhm.
It was really rough, and to be able to sit down and have to sit with that, you know, was tough, and not being able to even express or even talk about it, right? Like
Right.
it's another thing to like go through something, but not being able to really express
Even
it too.
vent
Yeah,
like
so
you
it
want
was
to.
it was tough, but
Yeah.
you know, with God's timing and with His grace, you know, everything is coming back full circle, and I'm fortunate to be in these spaces and to have you and Ari to have this platform now is just to be able to touch people that maybe I wouldn't have touched if I'd have did it 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, for sure.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you. We're grateful for everything that you're bringing back to the table. I know I said I have a giveaway, and I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah.
I really don't know how I want to go about this because there's not very many people in here. She said, "What are we giving away, y'all?" I really want to come up with something quick so I can just do a quick giveaway. In my brain. So
Everybody
let
pick
me-
a number.
You got a number set?
No, but
Okay,
wait.
hold on, wait a minute. Rewind. Stop the numbers. Actually, you guys.
Okay, 1 through
Okay,
what?
so listen.
1
Anybody.
through what?
Let's just do 1 through 40. Let's do 1 through 40.
Okay.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna talk to the audience and then we're gonna come back. Everybody in here, don't say it yet. I'm gonna get your guys' numbers. I'm gonna do a free giveaway. But for you guys in Facebook world, if you're watching the live now, or if you are watching the rewind, I just need for you to share or either or both works. Share tonight's live and invite 3 people to like More Than a Pretty Face Live Talk Show page. And when you're done doing that, message me or Ari on our personal pages and say done. You guys will be entered into a drawing and I will pull the winner next week when we're in Atlanta. So I have 2 things I'll be giving away. Tonight we're gonna give away a hoodie. Many of you know I do merchandise for my brand. Some of you might not know, but the only way to get it out here sometimes is to let people have it and wear that shit with pride. So we're gonna whoever's giving me numbers, Alan, I appreciate your number, but that's not your game, okay? The numbers are for the live folks.
Hi, Leslie.
Y'all just gotta share
Oh,
the
shout out to
live
Leslie.
and invite 3 people to my page and let us know when you're done. I expect to see my followers to go up. All right, let us confer for 1 second about our number, and then we're gonna get a winner in here and get y'all the hell up out of here tonight. But thank you again. Like I said, if you stumbled on the show tonight, you have entered upon the More Than a Pretty Face live talk show. We are a live podcast we do every Wednesday, 7:15 p.m. If you are someone in the community that has a message you want to get out, you have an event you want to promote, you want to have a journey, a story you want to tell, you want to share with the masses, reach out to me, Carrie Whitaker, my partner, Ari Honey, on Facebook, or our team at Catch My Vibe Radio, and they will let you know how to get the hell on the show. You guys can come hang out with us, but let us make sure we got the same number. And you guys are not listening to me on the live. You guys are not picking a number. The people in person let me reword this. The people in person with me here at the Music Box will be doing numbers. You guys just need to invite people to the page and you'll be entered into a drawing for next week. Sorry. I said live and I'm live in 2 places, so I had to clarify. In person is the numbers, but I appreciate y'all. for engaging with the show. So 1 second.
Damn it, C-Dub.
I know. You guys gotta keep me in line.
Shout out to Mood. Come check us out this weekend.
Shout
We
out to
got
Mood, if y'all know what that is.
deals.
Y'all know Ari from there. All
BOGO on the flower.
right, move the mic.
Okay.
Okay,
What's the number?
yep.
Why
Okay,
can't
Nikita
we-
got 17. 24. Also, pick a number between 1 and 40. Just Kels. Go ahead.
12.
16. Young man in the brown.
Sir.
Yeah, it's you. Pick a number between 1 and 40. Somebody already said 3. Between 1 and 40. Somebody already said, did someone say 13? Somebody said 13 already. 10, you're good to go.
He's like, damn, what
Okay, you're
number?
good to go. 4. 25. One more. 11.
Kita. No, wait. Who said
No, it was
24?
no. 25.
Oh.
26 was right. 26 was the number. It's
Okay,
Angel.
okay.
Hey, listen, I was ready to call you a winner, and then she said 25. Dang, she done got him. She done got him. Go ahead and come on up here,
You don't
beautiful.
need nothing.
It is a little big, but just listen. Better than a gas card is my wonderful merch. So
I
there's
will
your
match.
lady, beautiful.
We're not gonna be live next week, but I'll match
We
the gift
are.
the week after.
We're going live in Atlanta, girl.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
We can pull our winner in
I
Atlanta.
lied. We're still going live next week. I'm gonna match. There's gonna be 4 gifts, right? You're giving 2. I'm giving 1.
All right, we'll have several giveaways for y'all coming from Atlanta next week. Tune in to More Than a Pretty Face live talk show. Once again, shout out to Team YP Entertainment, the music box over here in Jackson, Michigan on North Street.
Thank you.
And
Music
shout
Box.
out to Catch My Vibe Radio. We love
Thank
y'all.
you, Kita.
Thank you, everybody
Thank
that
you,
was here.
Kels.
Derek, you want to come say bye to your people? He
Bye,
already said bye to his wife.
everybody.
We love y'all. Share this post and we'll see y'all Monday for a special episode as well.
Let's turn up. Go off.
Now I gotta come up here and hit it extra. In the stream, y'all. We love you.